Το βίντεο είναι μια προσφορά της Sunwind, μελέτη, πωλήσεις και εγκαταστάσεις φωτοβολταϊκών σε όλη την Ελλάδα, του τεχνικού γραφείου Architrend, θερμοπροσώψεις, αναβαθμίσεις κτηρίων και τοποθετήσεις φωτοβολταϊκών και της εταιρείας SOL Βιολάρης με τους πιο σύγχρονους ηλιακούς θερμοσίφωνες και 46 χρόνια εμπειρίας. Λοιπόν, και ήρθαμε εδώ πέρα στην έκθεση τώρα εδώ να δούμε τους φορτιστές της Rheidon Tech. Μαζί μας είναι ο Τζο που θα μας παρουσιάσει τους φορτιστές. Hello, Joe.
Hello. Well, the original idea for this brand was to create something that we enjoy charging as much as EV driving. Well, it all started a few years ago when I first bought my Tesla. Like I told you earlier, I bought a cheap charger and then it damaged my card spot. I felt so bad, and I said, probably I want to do something about it. Then I said, I would like to enjoy charging as much as my driving. That is how all the brand came over, and then we have all the product features here.
You read the market, you saw the problems, and you started the company.
Yes.
And this is the products that you have launched until now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, you will show us now the products and the...
Very nice. I will start with something from here. Right now you can see the display. In our...
What is it, first of all?
Oh, this is a 22 kilowatt charger that you can install at home. Well, it's a nice design and as much as your EV. And we also design a beautiful display because we realize when you activate your charging, some of the chargers doesn't give you that much signal on how does it work right now. So we design beautiful display to show you, well, it's working and then how much kilowatt of hour electricity you are putting in your car.
The performance, the information is clean.
The information is very clean.
All your chargers, I see that have the same idea.
Exactly.
In the design of screen.
Yeah. The idea is to give you a intuitive reading.
It's an outdoor charger.
Yes, it's an outdoor charger, and we also put it into test of on the seaside, so it will be it can withstand the atmosphere and the environment and the weather. It's waterproof and everything.
What's the features, the main features of these products?
Well, first of all, this is a 22 kilowatt hour of charger. It can charge your EV at the speed that your car can accept. Oh, yeah. And second of all, there's a beautiful design with the display and everything. And further, we have another accessory would enable you to manage your load at home. For example, if you have a certain amount of electricity at home, and then you are using a lot of appliance at home, and then it may break if you are using everything in one go. We have a little device communicating with the charger.
And it decides the power.
Yeah, exactly. And then the little device will protect your house by telling the charger, hey, I'm using so much electricity right now. Can you lower it down a little bit?
So, or I have the ability.
Can you increase it a little bit? For example, if you have solar at home, you're generating so much electricity. Then this little device will tell the charger, hey, I have more power now. Increase the charging power.
I see that you need a cable to plug in.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it's outside,
yes.
Can you activate it with an RFID or with a...
Yeah, well, this charger is designed for private use. So usually you install it at home. You can either use RFID to activate it, or you can use your app control. You can always download it from Android and Apple Store.
So if I want to control who is charging, even if it's my home,
yeah.
I can have this ability.
Yes, you can. For example, if you want to authorize your wife, you can add another user, and then your wife's charging history will be recorded in the app as well.
Nice. I like the design. I also noticed that I like the design also of the other chargers.
Exactly.
Do you want to introduce me this?
Sure, very nice. Here's another charger. I would like to say we create it in a way that is sleek and aesthetic. so that you can put in your house without hesitation.
It's also like a piece of art.
Yeah, it's like a piece of art. And because when you put a charger at home, you don't want to put something new. You want something that, you know, adapt to your house. And furthermore, we put in a garden light function here. So when you install this charger at home, you can use it as a garden light.
It also works as a light on your garden.
Yeah, and something I want to mention a bit more is if you have noticed that charger and this charger are on particular height. Why is it a bit bigger than other people's charger? Because I installed one at home, I realized I would like to see my charger when I'm driving on my driver's seat. Because in some situations, people accidentally hit on the charger if he couldn't see it. So we install at a high level so that you can see it from the driver's seat.
So the design is made with you have taken into account everything.
Exactly.
Before you
put into design.
Yeah.
Well, the whole brand started from, you know, like we shared earlier, we interviewed more than 1,000 users, EV owners in Europe. We asked them, how do you charge your EV and what do you expect from a EV charger and everything. And with those feedbacks, we collectively design the chargers and everything. Yeah.
I like this part. Here, I think here you have the RFID.
Yeah, you can use RFID, you can use app control.
It's 22 kilowatt also?
It's 22 kilowatt.
No screen?
No screen. Later on the updated version will have a screen here. This one comes with a cable. This one comes without a cable, depends on how you want it to be.
This is with cable?
With cable.
No, with just a plug and extra cable.
Exactly.
Ο ένας είναι με καλώδιο, ο άλλος είναι με plug και βάζεις το δικό σου καλώδιο. Ενεργοποιούνται με RFID. Δεν έχουν οθόνη συγκεκριμένη, αλλά έχουν μελετηθεί έτσι, που αποτελούν ένα κομμάτι, έχουν και ένα design έτσι, μια φύλλα. I think that it's durable to the external, to the weather.
Definitely. Well, actually, when you design an outdoor EV charger, there are a lot of things you have to take into consideration. The weather, the waterproof. There is something I would like to emphasize. Actually, a lot of people don't put into consideration is the wind.
The wind?
Exactly. If you have a stronger wind somewhere, would it be able to withstand the wind and everything? So this is what we have all put into consideration with the wind. We have decided in a way that it can withstand the needs in with your EV driving experience.
I like that it's the whole charger is made with metal case.
Exactly.
And it's not plastic, it's a...
No, plastic doesn't last that long in a seaside environment. Yeah. Well, this is another one that I would like to emphasize with you. When I do my interview with the EV owners and I ask my friends, you know, who owns a EV at home, and they show me how do you charge your EV. And then some of my friends are there in bigger size, and they show me in their garage. Usually they don't have a big garage, and they will have to manipulate through the EV.
Yeah, it's very narrow.
It's very narrow. Then I said, you know, probably I would design a thin EV charger. So this
is a wall box.
This is a wall box, but
designed with thin case.
We designed it very thin. It's probably one of the thinnest one in the world, 6 centimeters.
It's thinner than the portable.
Exactly. And then with this one, I asked myself, what do I want as a EV charger? Because I'm an EV driver, I'm an EV lover. Then I told myself, I want more than an EV charger. That is why we designed a digital calendar. When you don't use it, it's a digital calendar. You can see the time.
So it's also a calendar and a watch?
At home,
clock.
Exactly. So in the morning when you walk into your garage, there is a sensor here. The sensor will tell whether you're coming in, and the light on the top, right now it's too bright, but otherwise it's a dark environment, the light will light up good enough for you to unplug your EV and drive away.
And they saw that it's a part that you can take it.
Exactly. And in some situations in the garage, sometimes people do some of the work in the garage, and then you can take the torch away.
Yeah, and you need to you search your phone to turn off the torch.
And use it as a torch. Or if you want to ask for help, there is an SOS signal.
Yeah.
And then you can use it to put on some metal surface as a task light.
Magnet.
Yeah, exactly. It can be charged by Type-C. You can bring it along.
Type-C, but has also... Ναι, το οποίο έχει από πάνω.
You can also charge from here.
And it starts from...
Exactly. So, right now, if you put it on the wrong direction, it doesn't beat. It will guide you to the right position.
Technical, for us about the technical specs, it's 11 kilowatt,
It's 11 kilowatt, 3 phases. There is another version for 22 kilowatt. Because it's so small, we are managing the heat right now. So we are launching the 22 kilowatt very soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in the future we'll see it.
You will see a 22 kilowatt as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yep, and then this one.
the brackets.
So, and again, I would like to show you the screen. And just now you have seen the other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a simulation. It's
This,
a simulation.
this is a simulation. This is how we
now we have a car and you
now we have a car
we
because
plug-
bringing a car is so difficult to the exhibition. That's why we built this one little device to show the screen. That's how it works.
You control this with an app also?
You
Except
control,
from the...
yeah, you can control it with RFID app. You can download from Android and Apple.
App Store.
Yeah. One more thing I would like to emphasize: we never sacrifice the safety. Even for this product, there is a temperature protection function on this kind of socket. We have, for all products in our portfolio, we put in a temperature protection function.
So if the temperature goes...
If anything, just in case the socket that you have at home is, you know, from some years ago, it is out of life, then it will sense the temperature go up to a level and ask the charger to stop, protect the car and the environment.
And when it reaches a lower temperature, it continues?
It will resume charging.
It resumes.
Exactly.
Nice. And I noticed this icon
Yes.
of the ground.
Yes.
What is it for?
Well, in EV charger, earthing protection, which is the grounding, is mandatory. So in some cases, in installation, you may have forgotten the earthing or something. Sometimes the earthing is not working.
It's not working?
So this device, and with the error code we show here, will tell you where.
So without ground, it's not working?
It's not working. It will tell you what's the problem.
It's another safety.
It's a safety protection. We have put in 10 safety protection: temperature, earthing, overcurrent, and everything. It's a small device, but it protects safely.
Nice. Do you want to tell what car do you own and drive?
Yeah, I am EV lover. I actually have driven more than 30 type of EVs.
But what's your
My first one is a Tesla. Tesla is I bought my first Tesla 5 years ago.
Is it good?
Wow, it's such a good drive. It's a sleek drive and things.
Because I don't have an idea.
You don't have an idea.
Yes. It's a joke.
Yeah. And now I have another Neo. It's the big SUV, the one that you can allow you to swap the battery.
Whoa.
Well, that was a good experience also.
I'm very curious to see this.
Yeah, I will show you if you come to my office. There is a battery swap station right down there. I have driven, the other experience I would like to mention is Zika 001. I love the speeding. You know, the moment you step on the pedal, it gives you the whoo. That's a feeling you don't have it on, regular cars.
I have to declare that the guy who lives in China drives a Tesla.
That's right. What kind of EV do you drive?
Maybe the same as yours.
Yeah, we make the right choice.
We saw these parts: the smart balancer, home optimizer, and for a limited period, it's included.
In this feature, yes. For this product, it's because bi-directional charging is such a hot topic right now. I guess it's...
Sorry, excuse me. It's the 22 kilowatt.
Yeah, this is a 22 kilowatt.
Is it released or not yet?
Not yet, but
yet.
Yeah, we're just showing you with this concept because bi-directional charging is such a hot topic right now, especially because recently in Spain they have electricity problem. So in many cases, some of my EV customers, they said, I would like to have the possibility to charge my to power my house with my EV. So we bring out this little device. This little device will enable the charger to draw electricity from your EV and power your house.
Oh yeah. So you can take the power of the car.
Yes.
And give it back to your home.
Yes, give it back to your home. Basically, turn your car into a power bank.
A power bank?
Yeah. Exactly, a big power bank, by the way.
Big power bank. Το συγκεκριμένο charger μπορεί να δώσει και να χρησιμοποιήσει το V2L και να δώσει από το αμάξι πλέον πίσω στο σπίτι, ανάλογα την ισχύ που μπορεί να δώσει το αυτοκίνητο. Ναι, πρέπει να είναι ένα τύπου MG, ένα BYD,
MG,
Tesla is not supported yet. Ναι.
Cybertruck, yes.
Cybertruck,
yes.
Και το συγκεκριμένο charger πρόκειται να βγει και ταυτόχρονα δίνει και αυτά το home optimizer και το load balancer, το οποίο, ρε παιδί μου, τι κάνει, έρχεται και σου δίνει, το αμάξι μπορεί να σου δώσει μέχρι 2 kW, 2,5 kW παράδειγμα. Τι κάνει, έρχεται και συμπληρώνει από το δίκτυο το υπόλοιπο, ούτως ώστε να μην έχεις απλά το όριο των 2 kW που σου δίνει το V2L και μπορεί να σε μπλοκάρει. Αντίστοιχα μπορεί να ενεργοποιήσει κάποια section ανάλογα με την κατάσταση, με πίνακες, να απομονώσει ζώνες. Έχει πολλά features. Can you also, with V2L, I think I saw a charger, it was a portable, that you can give power from one vehicle to another vehicle.
That's right.
Yeah.
I would like to show you this one. Come over.
I'm very curious. Θα δούμε ένα φορτιστή με τον οποίο μπορείς να φορτίσεις ένα όχημα μέσα από ένα άλλο.
We have, originally we developed this charger with a connector. So if you have a Shuko at home, you can change the connection to charge a Shuko. Or if you want to charge it faster, you can change into this accessory so you can charge your car faster. Then we realized, well, can we do something more with this? So we developed a socket, put in a protocol over here. The moment you connect it to the charger, it will recognize, oh, you want to draw electricity out from the vehicle. So that's how it works. This is the simulating of the car. The electricity will go to the charger with every protection function. And then
από αυτοκίνητο, it's similar with the charger we saw on the video of Andreas some days ago.
Exactly. And then later on we said, you know, we're going to do something more. Let's see what we can do. So we can develop another accessory.
Here it's plugged on a car.
On a car.
Okay. And if we go backwards,
exactly.
we come here and we have this connector.
Yes. You can take it
with
off.
This connector, μπορεί να χρησιμοποιήσεις με αυτό το connector, μπορεί να χρησιμοποιήσεις να βάλεις ένα πολύμπριζο και έτσι ένα V2L μπορεί να σου δώσει, να σου παρέχει σούκο.
Αυτός ο φορτιστής που έχω εγώ είναι σούκο εδώ.
Είναι άλλο μοντέλο.
Αυτό είναι άλλο μοντέλο.
Είναι άλλο μοντέλο. Okay. Αλλά τι σου λέει τώρα, σου λέει, μπορεί να το κάνεις να σου βγάλει ένα πολύμπριζο. Αλλά μπορείς και κάτι άλλο.
Yeah, with this you can use it in camping.
Yes.
Yeah, and then another one with this, if you change the socket into another charger product.
You change this with this.
And then you can charge one vehicle with the other vehicle.
So I go at night and I take the power of Andreas' car and charge my car.
That's very right. You can still buy electricity from Andreas' car.
Yeah, but okay, that was a joke. But if you have a problem,
when I buy electric car,
if you have a problem and you need to charge another vehicle because it's out of power, you can go and.
Yeah, exactly. For example, your wife's EV is out of battery and she's calling you. You cannot give her the excuse you have to call a tow truck now. No, your wife's not going to call truck. Drive your EV over and charge my vehicle for me.
It's also an emergency kit.
Exactly, exactly.
It's working with Bluetooth.
It's this one doesn't work with Bluetooth here. We put in some features here. So the moment you plug it in, the charger can tell what kind of function you want. There is no need to touch the button here because the current sometimes go this way, sometimes go back. Okay. So we do it automatically.
It's automatic.
The moment you plug it in, the charger knows what you want.
And it charges up to 3.6?
The charging can be 3.6 or 7.2. But the discharging is
the other model?
With the other cable.
With the other cable?
With the other cable, you can go up to
same device?
Same device. With the other cable, you take it out.
one phase 7 kilowatts.
Yeah, one phase 7 kilowatt. And for discharging, it's totally up to your EV. And if your EV can support up to 3.2, then 3.2, 6 kilowatt, 6 kilowatt. So it's
the adapters and the extra parts are included?
Yeah, exactly. Everything included. That's right. EV to EV rescue.
Σε κάποιους φορτιστές, αυτούς που είναι με τα χρώματα, η πρόσωψη αλλάζει και γίνεται και μπορεί να μπει άλλο χρώμα ή μπορεί να γίνει κάποιο customization.
Ναι.
The last thing I want to ask you, because when I saw it was very strange for me, is the bug
Yes.
You want to tell us the story about the bag? I'm very curious about the...
It's good that you mentioned the bag. Actually,
it was the first thing I noticed on your charger.
yeah.
And I think this bag makes it unique also.
Well, the reason we designed this bag was because I realized most of the people, when they buy a portable charger, what do they do with the bag? Because the bag doesn't do anything else. It's just flimsy and everything. So I said, you know, I don't want to waste.
Sometimes it's not useful.
Yeah, sometimes it's not useful if you don't put charger. Even if you put charger inside, not useful. That is why I said, you know, I would like to design a beautiful handbag. So I hired a coach designer who helped us with this bag. So when you put your portable charger inside, you can happily show your friend. If you don't put your portable charger inside, you can put your golf shoes inside for other purpose. And furthermore, we also designed the bag in a way that it stands up in the trunk so that it doesn't take up so much space.
And it fits also in the front.
Yeah, exactly. This is a nice carrier.
Yeah, it's nice design. It was your idea or your wife's idea?
I have to give the credit to her. She was the one forced me to think in that direction. Well, the last not the least, I think this is important, that the way that we develop products or we want to bring things to the market, it's all about experience. Because EV driving is such a good feel, you know, like I think we share the same feeling. There is no way I can drive other vehicle right now. It is so important that to feel good to drive the EV. Then for me, I would like EV charging to be just as good as EV driving. So that it's not anymore just an ugly, bulky thing you have to install at home. It's a beautiful little device that it enables you to do other purpose as well. So it's more important to have better charging experience.
Thank you very much. I like very much what I learned today from your booth. From your booth.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the coffee made by a EV charger. Okay, I'll have to top up the water first. Top up the water first.
Ο καφές που μας κεράσανε είναι φτιαγμένος από το συνδεδεμένο στο φορτιστή, τον οποίο είδαμε νωρίτερα. Πολύ ωραίο, έξυπνο. Για το φίλο μας Στέφανο.
Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for showing your
for
products
coming
and for
over.
hosting us to your booth.
Thank you very much.
I like very much your products. I'm looking forward to install one of your chargers.
I am sure it will give you a better charging experience.
I'm looking forward to see this.